Hi, my name is Shannon Elliott, and I am currently a second-year student in the Funeral Service Education program at Vincennes University in Indiana. The first question I'm going to respond to is, discuss the skills you possess that will help you in your career in funeral service. Funeral service is a very caring profession. In order to be successful in this profession, one has to be dedicated and willing, and I possess those skills. Death is on its own clock, and with my dedication, professionalism, and willingness, I am willing to be the funeral director who responds quickly to the family's needs, treats each family with respect, and provides the help they will and might need to cope with this difficult situation they are encountering. I also understand the importance to treat each family differently based on their religious views, customs, and beliefs. As I have learned through hand-on experience and in class, no family is the same, and it is vital to treat each family with respect. The second question is, what is the biggest challenge or anticipated challenge that you face when communicating with families during the arrangement conference, and in what ways do you help or anticipate to help family members feel comfortable during the arrangement conference? The biggest challenge I think I will face when communicating with families during the arrangement conference is learning how to deal with and handle each and every family that chooses my funeral home to honor their loved one. Every family that walks into the conference room will more than likely have different views and backgrounds, wants and needs, customs, and beliefs. Another big challenge I have experienced and will encounter in the future are family dynamics. However, as the professional and dedicated person that I am, I will strive to make these families' wants and needs happen. One thing that I have learned throughout my 23 years of living is that the way I do things is not always the only way of doing them. It is so important to take others' wishes and views into perspective and respect their way of thinking. I understand that these families are making multiple decisions in a short period of time, and they want to do what they believe their loved one would want. I might not always be able to do exactly what they wish, but I will try my hardest to respect their wants and provide a service they are hoping for. It is my goal to honor every family that chooses myself and the funeral home I work for to the best of my ability. The third and final question is, what do you see as the greatest challenge as you enter your career in funeral service and why? What steps will you take to overcome this challenge? The funeral service profession is a profession that will definitely challenge my personal life, and I completely understand that. Funeral directors lack personal boundaries. We are the first to respond to a death and the last to deal with it. We, as funeral directors, are there for a family every step of the way. There are heavy demands when it comes to this profession, but I am dedicated and willing to deal with these demands because for me, this profession is a calling. As I have learned while interning the last 2 summers at a funeral home, this profession is one that when you shut the door behind you, you also leave your work behind you. This is a profession that one should not take home with them. With the fear, sadness, and undefined hours of practice and willingness, I understand I will be missing some personal and vital things in my life, but the families that choose me and the funeral home I work for to serve their loved one is what matters. I chose this profession, and I am willing to provide the needs of others instead of my personal needs whenever needed. The most important and one step I will take to overcome this challenge is learning how to balance my life outside of work. One day, I will have a family of my own, on top of my funeral home family, so it will be vital to make time for both. I will always put my work first, but there will also be times when I have to, want to, and need to put my family first. That is all I have for my video responses. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have any questions regarding my responses, please do not hesitate to contact me with the information I provided in my application. Thank you.